Hi there, this is Sue Stapp. I am here with you because I want to share the January 2024 paper pumpkin with you. And this month is titled Lovely Lavender. And I've seen some preview pictures of this kit and it looks amazing. I can't wait to play with it. So I'm cutting open the box. I'm going to do a little reveal with you. And after that, I will turn off the video and I'll make some of the cards as they prescribe in the kit. And then I will also make some alternatives. Let's see, I'm having a little trouble opening. Let's cut this and this without cutting my sleeve. What is going on? Maybe I should have just used scissors. Oh well, it's all about having the right tool, huh? So this is the kit, the box this month, and this is the kit. Oh, and look, the Stampin' Spot, which is the little sample of our big stamp pad, is Gorgeous Grape, and that's the deeper purple. And the stamp set that comes with this says just a little something for you, and then it says W-I-T-H, with. And this says Happy Valentine's Day, and it has a sprig of greenery and the word love. So with love on Happy Valentine's Day. So isn't that cute? And here is the goodies. Ooh, look at all the lavender. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's see what's in this kit this month. Aside from the stamp set and this little Stampin' Spot ink pad, we have, let's see, we have some of the twine. I love this. That's linen thread in our catalog, and I just love this. I use it on probably 30% of my cards. Ooh, and Stampin' Dimensionals. These are the full-size ones, which are my favorite. And I also use these. I probably put these on 50% of my cards. Oh, some beautiful envelopes. Look like we have a couple patterns. The purple, and then there's also a crumb cake. So that's our envelopes. So we're making cards this month. And as you know, I'll make cards, and then I'll also, give you some alternative cards. Most of my business in creating is with cards, and I send out and gift a lot of cards, both as donations and to organizations that support, that I can support. So the two stocks of cards that we have is a beautiful botanical print with the lavender. It goes this way. That's what we call a hot dog. And the other side, which I'll be using in my cards, looks like a splotch of, like an ink splotch, alcohol ink splotch. And the other is this crumb cake with polka dots. I love polka dots, so that's a great one for me. And then there are punch outs. And the punch outs I did these for, and they are tags, but they can be used for other things, as I'll show you. And there is this piece that's left over from that, which I'll also show you. I'm going to use those. I try and use everything. So there's 4 of these, so I assume that there's going to be 4 cards that are going to have this on it with maybe the message on it. And then we have quite a few punch outs here. We have some with that ink splotch color, and that there's 4 of those in a long oblong shape. So those will have messages on them. And then we have a page that has these shorter ones in white. And there's there's 6 of these, and then there's 6 of this shape. Isn't that nice? And then we have 6 of these real small ones. Must be for a tag. So we have those punch outs. We also have these glue dots. Now the glue dots can be used to adhere items to your cards. I usually save those and put them in my bag if I'm traveling, and then I can use those and not have to mess with glue. So aside from those spots that we're going to use for our sentiments, we have some greenery, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. A nice big one in the green also, and then there's one in the blue. There we go. And then we have, of course, some lavender. Couldn't be a kit called lavender without having lavender, huh? Oh, look how nice those are. And then the words love in the crumb cake. That's nice. So I'll be using those. There's 2 pages of those. And in our monthly kits, we get, here's the artwork that's on the stamp set, a little better view. But you get instruction sheets. So there's 8 cards and 4 tags. So you have 12 in this kit. And each instruction, each item has a different pictured instruction area. And so you can see it page by page and put those together. And it shows the contents that you have in your kit. It also on the back shows the kit components. And that's what I just opened up for you. And it says the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors are Berry Burst, Crushed Curry, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Lost Lagoon, and Pretty Peacock. That blue color that was in this punch out is Lost Lagoon. Isn't that a beautiful shade of blue? It also has some ideas that you can do alternatives with aside from these 8 cards and 4 tags. So I'll be back and show you some of those that I come up with, and stay tuned. It won't take long. It'll just be a blurb on your screen, and I will get back to you. And if you need my information, I am Sue Stapp. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I would appreciate your support. If you don't have a demonstrator currently, you can go to my Stampin' Up! Site, which is suestapp.stampinup.net, and that's a 24/7 store. You can purchase any of the products that I have on these kits and my alternatives. And you can also email me at suestapp1@gmail.com. Again, I'd love to earn your business, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Hi there, it's Sue Stapp, and as I promised, I am back with some of the cards and tag from this month's Paper Pumpkin. And you'll recall we went through the unboxing and all the goodies that were in here. And I wanted to show you, these are the 3 projects that, as directed on the instruction sheet here, you can make with the contents of the package. And there are 3 of each. There's 3 cards, and 3 tags. So you have 9 items to create, and from the content you'll have even more that you can put together and create. So I'm going to show you some things that I came up with, some simple ideas. They're not, super hard. You can do this. I took 2 pieces of cardstock from my stash, the Highland Heather and the Gorgeous Grape, and that's what I created with these things, along with the scraps and the things from the kit. So I'll show you one by one the cards. This is the first one. And like I say, they're simple. There's nothing too hard to do on these. These are meant for beginners and intermediate stampers. This is just a thank you card, and I use that tag here with some scraps. And here is the tag again, and it says just a little something for you. And I cut some hearts out of one of the strips of multicolored paper. And then this one I did with the crumb cake, and I turned the green leaves over, and it's white on the back, so I just did crumb cake and white with the black happy birthday. And happy birthday and thank you are from my favorite stamp set, Go To Greetings. I use this almost every time I sit down at my studio and stamp. And there's just such great fonts, and the sizes vary, so you can use them for almost any card. So Go To Greetings, if you haven't got it yet, it's still available in the catalog. I also use the color and contour set, and I use the, not the stamp set, but I use the dies. And I'll show you the scallops and so forth. This is one of them that I made with the scallops and using the crumb cake paper and the linen thread, which, as I mentioned, is one of my favorites. I stamped it in the Gorgeous Grape, and this is in the die set for the color and contour. And this is the reverse of that piece, and I put that on here, and I just put dots around with my crumb cake Stampin' Blends. So you can use these a lot of different ways. I glued down some of the leftover flowers. This is towards the end of my creating, so you'll notice that I'm having more and more scraps here. This one I cut out, and this had a strip, and I stamped on the inside, and I just made this a simple thank you card that opens up like so. I used the full sheet and cut out, oops, I got a piece of thread on there. I have to pull that off. And then I put the flowers, and I put happy birthday on this one. And this one, it says with love, and this is the greenery, and then just the word love and with on a little tag. So that is from the color and contour also. And this is the technique that a lot of people have been using, the scattered shutters, and I have this as a happy birthday. And I made this one a Valentine's card, and that same hearts that I cut out of that paper on the other card is what I used here. And I stamped this square on the, and added it on the diagonal. It fit perfect in a 4¼ inch wide card. So the Happy Valentine's Day is on there. And then this one is another piece from the color and contour dies, and I added a couple of the sprigs of lavender on there. And this was the reverse from one of the color and contour scallop borders. And then this one I did with, now this one opens a little different. This is one of the top opening cards, and it's just a thank you. And I use the white side of my greenery. This one is a scrap of, I'm pretty sure it's Blackberry Bliss, but it's something that I just had on my scrap pile. And it says with love. This is another thank you, and this is the reverse of the tag that you punch out. And then I stamped it all along the side with the stamp set, the stamp in this set. And here's another one. This one just says thank you, and it opens like this. Gives you lots of room to write in. And then this one is a gatefold card, and it says "With Love," and you open it and you put your message inside there. And this is the first one I did of my alternatives, and you can tell the square shapes that I've latticed in here is from the strips that I cut out of the multicolor. So I use as much as the pieces in the kit that I can, and I thought that gave a nice background. Just a little something for you. And I wanted to share with you, as you know, there's a stamp set involved in each kit. You get a Stampin' Spot. This month it was Gorgeous Grape. And the stamp set, let me show you what else left. These are my pieces that are left. And I have some of the linen thread left, some of the glue dots. I use my liquid glue on most all my cards, so I didn't use my glue dots, but I'll put those in a kit for someone who's traveling. I have lots of dimensionals left. And then this is the stamp set. And one nice thing that they've done this month is they have included the stamp set artwork. And so you can see all of the pieces that are in each month's stamp. So this is something new. I'm really glad that they have that in here. I always make photocopies of mine. But I have all these flowers left. I have lots of the sprigs of leaves. And here's how I used it on that crumb cake card, is I glued it on the back, which is actually the front, and put that on the card like that. So this is the green side, this is the white side. And I have another one of the greens. It's a partial one that I cut the sprigs off of. Here is the one that the tag came out of. And then these pieces are the colored sheets that I used to cut out those hearts and to make some strips. And I still have 3 of those left. Those were the backs of the cards, if you can believe it. This was the front and this was the backs. I still have a front and 3 backs left. And I still have all of my cards left. And I mean my envelopes, sorry. I get carried away here. There's 4 of each. There's 4 of the crumb cake and 4 with the pretty purple that looks like a watercolor. So I have 8 of those. And I may have miscounted. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 cards, 8 cards, and 4. So there's 12 total. So you get 8 cards and 4 tags in this set. So what a great deal. And like I say, I didn't count them this time. I usually count them, but you can see there's quite a few here, and I will be able to use these or to gift them or donate them for a lot of good causes. So I hope you enjoyed. If you're interested in subscribing, you can go to my Stampin' Up! Site, which is suestapp.stampinup.net, and it's called Paper Pumpkin. It's a subscription, and it comes every month to your door, and all of the items necessary to create the monthly sets are included, and you can use all of the extras, and I have some of these extra banners that I also have left here. The Happy Valentine's Day and just a little something for you. So if you're interested in subscribing, please go to my store, and I would be happy to have you as a member of our Stampin' Paper Pumpkin Fun Time Kit. And if you have any questions, you can email me at suestapp1@gmail.com. If you have any questions at all regarding Stampin' Up, I'd be happy to try and answer them. And if you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator and you need a catalog, also email me at this email address, and I'd be happy to send one out to you. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this month's Paper Pumpkin. Take care and happy stamping.